basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Bobby Portis out there with Zaire Williams. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Jackson. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. And for Toronto, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. MP is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Legs now in the final stages of this regular season. These two teams both highly motivated.
Well, BA, playoff positioning is on the line, so games like this take on an even greater significance. Postseason intensity on display.
The burden of expectation is real for these teams.
They can all sense it.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
And he converts the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 6.
Well, for a guy who hasn't been in the league a long time, MP has a very soft touch on that jumper.
Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's Jackson, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. A nice shot by MP.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Here's Milwaukee. 7-point differential. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And I wonder if the crowd noise got in their head. It seemed like it was affecting them.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Outside, Williams. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Portis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
Williams' shot is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
From deep, MP. And again, Toronto with a triple.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Outside, Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
From deep, MP knocks down the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Turner. From 9 feet. Good work there as it goes.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Here's the 3. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got 3 assists tonight. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Portis. To the middle. Jackson gets the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Bucks with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Williams, and it's Porter Jr. in for Jackson. Raptors lead by 12. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Porter from outside. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Oh, stolen by Turner. And he makes it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so here is Toronto. They lead by 14. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage. You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Pass to Portis. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Kuzma. And it's rebounded by Gillespie. Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And so it's MP making things happen for Toronto. He's been an offensive force. MP's checked in. Milwaukee also changed it up. Williams is checked in for Green. Jackson comes in for Harris. Jenkins comes in for Porter Jr. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And the basket by MP.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, we've got Jackson. Kyle Kuzma out there with Zaire Williams. And it's Jenkins in at the 1 spot. Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 39.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Looking to win the run, and it's Jackson on the take.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 48.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Williams. Into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And, Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, B.A., it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Turner comes in for Joseph, and it's Portis in for Kuzma. And here's MP from outside. He got it again! Sensational! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
To the left side wing. Portis against Barnes. Portis, the pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Jenkins' shot is good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Outside, Williams. Turner against Pirtle. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Jackson. Turner's got 6.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And the basket by MP.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Turner with it. 11 points for him last game against Boston. Here's Jenkins, covered by MP. Jenkins misses. Pass to MP. Launches it. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Jackson can't get it to go.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Knocks it down from distance.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Pass to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. No luck on that one. And so it's the Toronto Raptors just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment.
It ain't rocket science. Go out and guard someone. Stop leaving your guys open.
Yeah, once those threes start to pile up. All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the month. The Western Conference winner, Nikola Jokic.
With Joker, because...
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
First team foul.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Turner, a screen on quickly. To the inside. Turner, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
You know, Tim, both of Jakob Poeltl's parents played volleyball for the Austrian national team.
Yeah, he comes from an athletic family, and he certainly has a lot of agility for his size. And I think, B.A., in today's game, you need your big men to be able to move their feet.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And yes, another basket.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Pass to Jackson. To the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
MP outside. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Williams from long range. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And here's MP from outside. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Williams with the screen.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Let's go with a 3. And Bobby Portis good for 3. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And the basket by MP.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Jackson outside. Inside. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Jackson. Portis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Williams with the screen. Portis' shot is off.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
KBA, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you guys.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Shot clock at 5. Portis against Barnes. Portis' shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this 3rd quarter. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? From deep, MP. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Out to Portis from outside the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept. Outside, Green sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, Kuzma has gotten pretty good at this, spotting those open guys who are prepared to shoot.
MP outside. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And here's Turner. Pass to Jenkins. Kuzma for 3. The shot that time not on target.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Sinks it from distance.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
And the Raptors, another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Milwaukee has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Outside, Williams. There's a screen by Turner to stop the run. It doesn't go for him. Toronto has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. From deep, MP connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the 4th. MP, that one's good.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Here's Turner. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that bump not throwing Turner off. Great concentration by the big man. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Knocks down the long J.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's Jenkins. Jackson outside. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Barron. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
And so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Jackson finds Turner. Here's Jenkins from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler.
Down the home stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner is in the front court alongside MyCareer. Ball out there with Howard, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. Now, here's ball. 5 to shoot. MyCareer, a screen on MP. And the shot goes in.
And because of his versatility, MyCareer gives you so many options in that pick and roll.
And here's MP for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Wagner. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Buries it from three-point range.
I'll tell you, MyCareer wants to see the answer from three, and he decides to do it himself.
Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the three-pointer by MP. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, ball. Following the three-point attempt by MP.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Buries the long-range jumper.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Howard. Ball feeling it out a bit. MyCareer is screened for Ball. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
MyCareer outside. Batadze setting a screen for MyCareer. Pass to Batadze. Here's Wagner. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The three from MP. Orlando grabs the miss, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here's MP for three. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Richardson kicks to Beasley. Launches a three. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Toronto leading by 5. The three from MP. Carter pulls it in. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Good work there as it goes.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Now, here's MP. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here is Porter. Shoots the three. The shot misses. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP with it. He's got 21. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Drains the three-pointer.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Right side, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's Toronto with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not... Wagner out there. Carter out there with Porter. And it's De Silva in at the power forward position. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
A three from MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Beasley. All sorts of time. Rebound by the Raptors.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
MP, good.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Wagner outside. Now here's Beasley. Scoreless thus far. That's good from Wagner on the assist by Beasley.
Oh, it didn't take long for Franz Wagner to get those 3 points back.
And here's MP for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Careless screen on MP. No good from Beasley.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
The three from MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
Wagner passes to Porter. Wagner looking it over. Back to Porter. Wagner finds Beasley. And it's Beasley again missing.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
MP's shot is good.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wagner passes to Banchero. The kick out to Porter. And they get it. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
With the step back. No one near big, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Raptors out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Orlando Magic.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the paint. Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. That's the last game of their regular season. They're trying to protect their spot in entering the play-in.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. MP out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. A 3 from MP. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Howard kicks to Banchero. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists tonight.
You have to be ready on the catch. Paolo Banchero, easy work on the jumper.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Pass to Wagner. Over Ingram. 6 to shoot. And it's Wagner missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the basket by MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Batazzi is screen on quickly. And Batazzi throws it down.
And Ball just threads the needle extremely well. Fits it through tight spaces with force. I just love his ability to facilitate.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid night.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something."
Good, that's another bucket.
And what's another 60-burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it. Howard wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Pass to Banchero. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Barnes.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Deep 2 from Wagner. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 8 rebounds in this game. And a wide open look for MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Stolen by Quickly. Here's Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
To the inside. They need this. Ball with a wide open look. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Ball's got 8. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. MP way outside, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Barnes against Bankero. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Nailed from three-point land. Wagner's got his second basket.
What a great score. Franz Wagner gets it off quickly. So little time to react.
Sinks the triple.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And Howard has it in the corner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's Toronto with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that.
He's making a change here. MP's checked in. Paolo Banchero's checked in for the Magic. On the court for Orlando. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Richardson is out there with Wagner. And it's Porter at the three slot.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Carter. Plays it up off the glass. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Banchero looking around. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Lets the three fly. Connects again.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Wagner passes to Banchero to halt the run, and the shot is long. And here's Toronto. A three from MP. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
From deep, Richardson. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his third assist on the night.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Here's the three. MP again from deep.
MP claps back with that three-pointer.
Orlando's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Pass to Carter. To the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series. to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Banchero is screened for Wagner. From outside, off the mark. MP looking around. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight.